Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, give it all praise, glory, and honor that you to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of every stone well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you brothers out there preaching and teaching on the highways and byways, man, in sincerity and in truth. And you know, it's so-called Independence Day, man. Well, actually, yesterday it was technically, but a lot of people are celebrating it yesterday and today. So a lot of flowers, a lot of nonsense going on. All right, and you know, it's just another high holy day that's vexing to the men of the Lord. All right, or the hopeful elect. All right, the ones that would be sighing and crying when they would see nonsense out here in the world. All right, it's vexing, man, because they're using the words like independence, but Jake doesn't care or regard what that independence means. You know, who is it addressed to, who the audience was, you know. But we come and we try to teach you, you know, the true form of independence just through your Yahweh Shai, man. There's gonna be nothing anywhere remotely close to feeling like independence than Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and I'm speaking about the kingdom, because Jake, every fucking holiday he looks for a way to justify how this place is good. Well, look, we get a day off. Well, so the fuck what, man? What about all the extra days you didn't get off in slavery? You know, that you weren't even paid back for, man. You know, Esau only gives you days off so your ass can keep working, man. That's what y'all gotta realize, you know. Like if you're in a gym and you're working out, man, you can't just crank out 30 reps. You gotta rest in between. You know? And Esau wants your ass to do 1,000 reps, man. So of course he's gonna give you an off day, you know, and of course you're gonna get holidays and things of that nature. You're gonna get benefits, you know, so you don't have any major medical expenses to worry about. That's all so your ass can stay working, man. You know? None of this shit is gonna be fruitful in the long term, you know. And while Esau is declaring his independence from his so-called oppressor, which really wasn't oppression, really they just got into a civil war, you know, a back and forth. Who's gonna own the most Jakes? Who's gonna take the most Israelite land? That's really why they got into the war. It's not that Esau was fleeing from his oppressor like they try to tell you. Or he was fleeing from his oppressor, the crown was taxing him too much and all of this nonsense, man. No. The scriptures say in Daniel the 7th chapter, his look was more stout than his fellows, man. Esau started preaching that American dream. All right? And that's why it speaks about that in that same chapter, there were three horns, three little horns, all right? Before whom one fell, one came up out of those three little horns, roughly paraphrasing it. Okay, and that was the English, the French, and the Spanish over here in America that basically got taken out, man. That's what happened. All right. So there's no Independence Day, man. It's all a ruse. Meanwhile, they're passing this law, and your ass wasn't independent, were you? They wrote a whole constitution talking about rights and endowed by our creator, and you know, and didn't have not one Israelite in mind, man. You didn't have property rights. Ask Gad about that. You just came in and took his property. You didn't have human rights at all. All right. And this is all off the back of this devil's wickedness that he's did, man. And Independence Day is the genesis of it, man. All right? It's basically a celebration of the destruction of the Israelites, man. Like if the abomination maketh desolate was a high holy day, it would be the 4th of July, man. You know? That's the day that he got to have free reign over Jake over here in the Western Hemisphere, man. You know? So this place has got to be condemned and chanted down, you know? it's all folly. These people don't really have anything inside of them, man. They're just empty in the inside. All right. It's just another day. I talk to people nowadays, bro. Like they're just living to escape, man. You know, nobody wants to go to work. Nobody's into this shit. You know, it's just sad. It's almost like America's in this mode. If you ever play Mortal Kombat, when you beat the player, there's a period of time before you can complete your finishing move on them. You know, and in that period of time, they're just wobbling here, man. That's Americans right now, man. These people are not into their this life. You know, something about it. They're just mentally they're burned out, and all they want to do is party. There's no investment into the future. No one cares about anything, man. And you get up every day and you celebrate bullshit like this to help you forget how shitty this world is, man. All right. And don't let Esau convince you because America is quote unquote number one. All right. In debt and money and GDP or whatever metric they want to measure it by, military. That does not mean that America is great, man. You have to ask yourself, how much death does America cause, man? All right. When we got all of this technology, what did we do with it, man? Did we further life or did we promote death? And in America, when they are asked that question, they can't really answer that question without being called out for the nonsense and hypocrisy that it really is, man. You know? Because this place is basically, when they say it's great, the reason why everybody wants to come here is because it's easy, man. It's not because it's great, it's because it's easy. It's just like a Nike store getting looted, okay? Like, yeah, it's all great, come on in, all of these nations coming in and getting what they can get, and they're going right back to their own nation. All right, well, eventually the Nike store ain't gonna have any more shoes left. All right, that's what America is. It's not great. What it is it's comfortable, man. You know, air conditioning, cars. All right, internet, these cushy ass jobs. What you are is comfortable, and that does not equate to great. If anything, it can make a nation weak, man. All right, we're slower, we're dumber, we're fatter, we're lazier. All right, everybody's cutting corners. That's why there's nothing but poison in the food. Because Esau's got to figure out how to make a box of cereal last for 6 months. You know. And what you will get is basically oppression on all sides, man. All right? That's why the scriptures say it in Hebrew, we have no continuing city here, man. You know? And come out of this place, man. This shit is whack anyway, bro. You know? These people have no idea what's coming, but they're gonna know, though. You know? So, Lord willing, this is edifying. Call for Lord Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem. Shalom.